you guys. Your next comedian's on the stage. You might have seen it on the list, though. Give it up for Jordan Jensen, everybody. Hey!
Keep it on for Andy Fiore, you guys. Keep it going. Hi. How's it going? What day is it? Monday? Wow, we're out of the house. What are we doing? Are we on vacation? Drinking. Okay, nice. Who said drinking? How's that going? It's going good? Nice. People be getting drunk lately. How old are you? You're 21. Nice. That's awesome. Are you drinking for any special occasion? What's going on?
No, I just love the taste of it. You know what I mean?
Yo, come on. Is that what you really sound like? Are you doing a bit? Are you doing a bit? What, your generation, already, you know what I'm talking about, and I can't even, and there's not even a way where I would ever be able to do that, because that's absolutely crazy, and you have to set boundaries. Is that really your voice? Let's try it, let's just, alright, let's give this a shot. Let's just give this a shot. Okay, just be like, let's just try saying, what's like a practical thing? Can you pop the hood? Try saying that.
Can you pop the hood?
Okay, no, listen to me. We're gonna get it right. At the end of every word, you're doing a thing where you're going, okay, so you're going, it's okay. You're going, can we pop the hood? Okay, so I want no breath. I just want, can you pop the hood?
Can you pop the hood?
No, there's still breath. We're gonna do one more try, okay?
I don't think I can do that.
What? Also another testament to our different generations. If I was in the audience, I would be like, I will get this right or my mother will disown me. You're like, I actually know myself, and I know that that's like beyond my capacity, and I'm not really willing to move forward over what I'm capable of. All right, sick, good. Know thyself. I like that about you. That's crazy. Your generation, I love you guys. You guys are great. I just found out you guys don't put balls in your mouth very often. Did you guys know that? Millennials, we are, right? We're all about, a blowjob means both balls in the mouth. Not both balls. You do one ball and then the other ball, right? I do one ball and then I David Bowie the Labyrinth, the other ball. Sometimes you can't fit them both. Sometimes you can fit them both, but then you feel almost rude, like, you know, throw a third one in there, daddy ball, you know. But I asked my friend, she's like 23, and I was like, do you do one ball and then the other ball? And she was like, ugh. And I was like, oh my God, I guess they're not doing that at all. Are you doing balls in your mouth?
Both balls at the same time.
Both balls at the same time? You're stuffing them in there? I'm like, okay, good. You're doing it? Dude, this girl. What do you do for a living, man?
I'm a flight attendant.
Really? Oh boy, you know, you're my least favorite person alive. I fight with flight attendants so much. Dude, you know what I did? I refused to be, I took this bullet for all of you. You know when your tray table's down, I didn't put it up. When they asked me to put it up, because I was sleeping on it. And I was so, you know when you finally get to sleep? And then she stood by me, she sounds like you, she's like, can you move the tray off? And I didn't move, I just kept it down. She's like, and then she like pushes me a little bit to wake me up, and I'm like, let's see how far this bitch goes. Bro, by the end of it, she's like, and I'm like, riding the tray table, and she's like, and she shakes me until I'm finally like, what? And she's like, can you please put it back? What is that? Is that do you guys, can you call the cops if I don't obey?
No.
Also,
It's like a safety thing, you know what I mean?
but what do you think goes on in my life up here that you say it's a safety thing, and I go, what could she mean? Whatever, I do know what you mean. Are you, and then let me ask more questions about, you know what I hate about stewardesses? Flight attendants. I'm sorry. I apologize. I call all of them that. There's never any like hetero dudes on. It's always gay guys and you. I prefer you guys. Gay guys, the problem is they don't extend their arms. And then they're like, please give me your trash. And you're like, all right. I have to lean over 3 people, and they're like, give it to me. And you're like, you're gonna have to reach out, T-Rex, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to extend. Cool. Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that job? How did you even get into that? What made you want to get into it?
I just don't like being in one place for too long.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
No. I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Do you work in first class or all class?
Well, all class, but I prefer first because they're richer.
Yeah. Again, don't say you know what I mean because you just clarified way too much. That was, yeah, rich class. I fly first now because I have enough miles because I fly so much, but they don't like me in there. They don't want me. Dude, the other day, you want to know what happened? I had intrusive thoughts, and I was behind this guy getting on the flight. I'm, like, fucked up. Just so you know, I have a full Carhartt that's, like, covered in paint. I have a dog. No, she's service, okay? Service, okay? She shits everywhere. I have to bring her to the bathroom so she shits. Dude, the other day I went to the bathroom, and I got up, and this guy was just holding her up by the scruff of her neck and was like, your dog was loose. And I'm like, yeah, she just... And he was like, no, she climbed into my lap. And I was like, oh, she was snuggling. You're lucky. And he was like, please leave me alone. Anyway, she's the best. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I was getting on the flight and I was in first, and I was like, just be cool because they already think that you like stole the seat. So then, and there was this perfect man who he had. You know, you ever see a person who like all of their clothes fit them perfectly, like it's tailored and they have like the perfect, like their feet are in their shoes. You know what I mean? And, like it's somebody who when they get out of bed, it's like their whole body gets out of bed at the same time. Like when I get out of bed, it's like bones and then muscle and then skin and then face. You know what I mean? It's like that. But this guy was just, and he had this backpack on, and on it was this like, it was like a Velcro label that was like Velcroed on, but it had never been removed. And I wanted to rip it off really bad, so I appeased my feeling by just touching it and being like, you know what I mean? You ever do that? You know, and I did that a couple times, and then I couldn't resist anymore, so I grabbed it and I ripped it off completely. But I Jedi mind tricked him. He was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, this was on your bag, dude. And he was like, yeah, that's where it goes. And I was like, oh, this goes on your bag, dude. There's like a perfect strip for it. Turn around. And he turned around and I put it back on, and then he was like, thanks. And I was like, you're welcome. And I never get away with that shit. I never get away with that shit. What was the other one that happened? Oh, I accidentally sneezed in the park. I was at the dog park, and the loogie got stuck in my... You ever lose a loogie? You ever get a loogie on the loose? You sneeze, and you're like, where is she? You know what I mean? And it's like that consistency of like a... You ever fuck a dude who's dehydrated and he has like cum that's like... It's like if you stuck it to a wall, it would be like... You know what I'm talking about? It's like the cum that you could use it to pick up other pieces of it. Anyway, so it's a loogie like that. I don't know if this is funny. Okay. I don't know if this is funny, but this is what I did at the park. These girls were like watching me because I was with my dog and she's perfect and beautiful, and they were hot girls. They were like, fall pumpkin spice. They had like the big blanket scarves on, you know what I mean? Just Abercrombie and bitch, right? And they were staring at me and my beautiful dog, and then I sneezed and I lost the loogie, and then I looked down and it was in my hair. So I went like this. If you guys are the girls, I went like this. I grabbed it like this, and then I whipped it, and then I turned and looked at them like this. I went. It scared them. They left. They promptly left. Anyway, flight attendant school. Are you pro seat back or seat forward?
Like seat back when you're chilling, seat forward when it's time.
But oh my god, what are you gonna be like old? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen there?
I'm gonna glow up like crazy.
You're gonna glow up like crazy? You are really just the caricature of the problem, aren't you? This is great. Okay, I just want to talk to you for the rest of my life. You're 24 years old. Do you ever face any death or hardships up till now?
Like a couple, but like you live and you learn. You know?
Oh my God! Are you from California?
No.
Where are you from?
Take a guess.
Oh, okay. Wait, let's guess. Wait, one at a time. Wait, I guess. Are you from Cal? Okay. Oh, Boulder, Colorado is my guess.
Absolutely not. Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, great. You just watch too much of the internet. That's all that is. You just picked up on every other influencer's talk. You've lost all your southern accent completely. What are you doing in New York?
Visiting my friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
What happens in the morning? You just wake up and your thoughts are just in English, and you're like, "It's time for another day." Like what? Do you have depression cycles where you like sit down in the shower? You know what I mean? You lay down in the you take lay down showers. Do you ever have that?
I mean, I'll sometimes cry, but like.
You what?
I'll sometimes cry, but.
Sometimes cry, but no deep levels of depression. Maybe where you like binge eat something weird, like a tub of mustard or something. Something that's like
Mayonnaise.
mayonnaise. You'll binge eat mayonnaise solo. All right, we can hang. We can hang. I like what I'm hearing. Okay, you binge eat mayonnaise. Great. Have you been through a breakup, a hardship?
Like 2 breakups, but I don't love them anyway. So like.
You don't love them anyways? I really like this. You just orchestrate the way you're thinking by being like, but you live and you learn and you move forward, and that's what you do. I don't know. You're either going to have the happiest life ever where you just exist, or you're going to develop a bizarre form of cancer. You know what I mean? Where all of your actual emotional feelings bubble up. You're like, no, that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing at all. And they're like, there's a tumor that's growing out of your rib cage. You're like, it's not me. That's my little friend, and I love him. We live and we learn and we laugh. Cool. Okay, great.